Welcome back to the fields of Perthshire. It's not raining, it's not frosty, and there's actually a wee tiny bit of sunshine as well. So another milestone reached, 37,500 subscribers. So welcome to the new subscribers, and thanks as ever for the incredible support. Who knows, maybe I will hit the 38,000 for Christmas. And maybe if you're all at home and bored over Christmas and into the new year, who knows, maybe I'll get a little bit of a surge. So thanks as ever. So at the moment, just me. I was supposed to be out with Martin, but he's cancelled. And then Albert was supposed to be coming and he vanished. But he has now been in touch. He's just phoned and said, I'm on the way. So fingers crossed, he'll be here soon. I'm not on a new field. I'm on a field that I've done before. I'm very close to the old fort, which was destroyed by William Wallace in the 13th century. It was also attacked by General Monk, who was leading Cromwell's army in the 1650s. So anything is possible. And I've also got a new permission, 5 or 6 minute walk away, which I can always jump into as well if I want to mix it up a bit. So let's see if there's any treasures to be found. And we've got a digger in the first minute and a half. 84. Halfpenny territory. Would be a great start. I've been on a pretty good run recently with the old silver. Let's get out the wind a wee bit. Yeah, silver has just been non-stop, been coming strong. Ah, there it is there. But can it continue is the $1,000,000 question. Well, it's a wee copper alloy or bronze or brass rod. Purpose unknown, but let's say the words agricultural. This was a deep one, 86, and look at the soil just starting to change colour. Now it's somewhere, I think it's there it is there. Just saw a fleck of gold colour as it flicked out the hole. It might be a button. But yeah, look at the geology. So you've got this sand down below, so it's been down there for a while. My guess is it's going to be a fairly old target. Might be a button. It is a button. Look, it's got some sort of maybe griffin or something on it there. This will be the loop side, which is missing. Broken off. Oh, a lot of gold still on it though. Well, there you go. First good target. This is my 4th signal. I've had a few bits of lead, copper and so on, but this is signal number 4. We've got writing on there as well. Right, I'll clean this up off camera, try and keep the gilding on, and I'll get back to you. Fantastic. There is some writing on the back. It looks like it says APHAY, but don't take my word for it. But it is a button. It's gold gilded, or gilded, and it's in really good condition. Obviously helped by being down in that sandy layer, but it is definitely some sort of griffin. And God, I got a fright there, my detector just blew over. Oh, anyway, it's definitely some sort of griffin. It's a livery button, and it's probably from the 1700s, but it could be into the early 1800s. If you recognise it, then let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this is probably Georgian, my guess would be in date, and may well have been worn by an estate worker for a family, and this is the heraldry of the family, so all the workers would wear the same design of button on their waistcoats. So there you are, a nice find. Target number 4, and it's a good one, and I've only been going for 10 minutes. A screamer. 95, bit of silver would be phenomenal. If I can get the spade in the ground. Very stony ground this in comparison. Are we in or are we out? We're not out, I don't think. Take two. Oh, I see a coin. I see a coin, but it is not silver. That's a real high pitch for what is potentially a copper. So I'm assuming, oh, nearly. I'm assuming that's going to be Georgian. Ugh. It's not looking great. Very crusty. We'll get the bendy thumb on it and see what we can do. Well, I can't tell you much other than it is a coin. And it's one of probably 4 or maybe even 5 contenders. So it could be Charles II, could be from 1660 to 1685. It could be William III of England, William II of Scotland, 1688 to 1702. And then it could be one of the Georges. It could be George I from 1714 to 1727. It could be George II from 1727 to 1760. And last but not least, it could be George III, old potato head himself, from 1760 to 1820. But unfortunately, it is toast. So yeah, unfortunately. Might clean up a bit more, but it is a coin, and I've only been going for 20 minutes. That's Albert phoned to say he's here. Have we got a relic, or is it junk? It's a, well, it's a thing. Junk, I think that is. Agricultural something or other. But if you know otherwise, then let me know in the comments below. This was an infuriating target. I think we might have a coin. Oh, we don't. It's a cog. Oh, or a button. Oh, well. What is it? A cog or a button? It might actually be a button. No, then again. Nope, it's a cog. Right, well. What could have been? Yet again, it's the one that I don't film. Turns out to be the one that's something good. It's a coin. A halfpenny, I would say. It is. It's a ship's halfpenny. So it's probably going to be George VI. Or Elizabeth. 1951. So it's George the 6th. Because he died in 1952. So there you go. Ship's halfpenny. And there he is. Looking to the left. That's not too bad a coin. A wee bit rough and ready around the edges. But it's coin number 2. And at least we can identify that one. Brilliant. More signs of the army who were exercising here during the Second World War. Seem to have been firing bullets and throwing hand grenades at an alarming rate. Look who's here, folks. The man with no face. There he is. There's his legs. And I've just said to him, I think I've got a coin. This was a really jittery signal. If in doubt, dig it out. And I think we've got a penny. 85, 86, but it was very jumpy and it was a bit quiet as well. Well, it's pretty toasty. It's obviously been a lot of fertiliser on this field in the past, but I'll try to clean it up, see if we can get an ID. Well, amazingly, the bendy thumb has managed to get some detail out it, and it is our good friend, Gorgeous George, George V. So you just see him appearing through the coin, looking to the left-hand side. And better still, I was able to get a date off the other side. At the bottom, it is 1914, so the outbreak of the Great War. Well, for the United Kingdom at least. Brilliant. Coin number 3, I think. Mystery object number 1. What on earth is that? It's got this kind of coppery bit here. It looks like it's got a slider there for retracting. Maybe this inside it. And it's got little lines up the side. So maybe some sort of, I don't know, pencil or something like that. But I've got no idea. Let me know in the comments below. Albert just said, come on, this field's terrible, let's go somewhere else. And I said to him, wait a wee second, I've just got a coin. And I dug a hole, and I have actually got a coin. There you go. It's it's a bit smooth and a bit worn. But it does look like it will be identifiable. Let's have a rub away. Quite sandy soil in this bit. It's something. Might need to get the bendy thumb on her after all. Well, there's letters there. Right, get back to you in a wee sec. Well, there we go. Not only did I manage to identify it, but I've got a date. It's 1890, I think. Or is it 70? Well, it's 1870 or it's 1890, which tells me it's Victoria, but we can see her as well. There she is with her bun head, looking to the left hand side, and look at that, it's a pretty battered wee penny, that is. But that's a pint of beer and anyone's money back in the day. Brilliant. Rudolph and the red-nosed reindeer's out again. What do you think? Is it half of a Roman bronze ring? Right kind of diameter. Kind of rounded on the inside as well, but we will never know. Well, yet another debatable signal. Jumping about anywhere from, well, first of all, it was really quiet. It was jumping about anywhere from 78 all the way up to 94. And I dug and dug, and eventually got this. It's a piece of aluminium, and there is no way that is going to go away up to 90, because when I ran the coil over it, it's 74. Dug out another spadeful, and do you see what I see? That looks like a big silver coin. Just shouted Albert, he's coming over, I think. Right there is a great big silver. Maybe, I was going to say a half crown, but I don't think it is. Well, it's a coin, and it's silver, and it's big and shiny. What a hole I dug there, honestly. This is the first good signal I've dug out of this field. It's Victoria. It's a florin. It's a gothic florin. I got one of these last year. It's a gothic florin of Queen Victoria. You beauty. Well, that was worth a wait. What, have we been in this field for about an hour? An hour, and all I've dug is tin cans and aluminium and bits of lead and junk. And finally, we come up with the good stuff. Beautiful. Well, there you go. Back on the silver. I've had a couple of days, couple of sessions, in fact 3 sessions with no silver, so nice to be back on it. But it's a gothic florin. And it's Queen Victoria. You can see her young head looking to the left hand side, and it was during a period known as the Gothic Revival. So there was a maker who, I want to say William Wyatt, but I'm not 100% certain, so don't quote me on that. But he designed the Gothic florin, and it also has the date in Roman numerals. Let's zoom you in a wee bit now. Roman numerals is a weak point for me once I get beyond the number 10. It looks like we'll get MOCCCLXXIB. I have got no idea what that means, so I'm relying on all you to come up with a date on that one. Hopefully it's one of the really rare ones that are worth hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. But it will be sometime probably between about 1850 and 1870, 1880 I think this particular type was in existence for. And you'll see it says 1/10 of a pound, because 1 florin was 2 shillings. Oh, get the right zoom in. 1 florin was 2 shillings. A shilling was 12 pence. So basically at the time there was 240 pence to the pound. So this was 1/10 of a pound. 24 pence. And this would have bought you 24 pints probably of beer. That gives you an idea of how much money this was. In 1850, 1870 it was somewhere between half a penny and a penny a pint. So let's say 24 pints, but maybe on a good day this would buy you 48 pints. So, well, that is a lot of money to lose. And my second Gothic florin in a little over a year, having never had one before. We've got a wee potential relic. 81 this one came through at when I broke open the clod. This is what we saw. What is that? Mystery artefact yet again. Right, I'll get back to you in a wee sec. Right, this may well be the weirdest thing that I have ever found metal detecting. This is the way that it came up, and I thought it's some sort of badge, maybe off of a horse or such like. I turn it over and I start to see the golden yellow colour coming through. And look at it! It's a lion! It's a lion that's been skinned, there's its head, to turn it into a rug. And it's almost perfectly flat. So it's a kid's toy, a child's toy. It's made of lead. And that has got to be one of the weirdest things that I have ever found. Date-wise, I'm thinking it's pre-Second World War or around that era. Maybe sometime between 1900 and sort of 1945, 1950. A lead toy, painted, I don't know, maybe German, maybe French, maybe British. I can't see any sign of a maker. But that has got to be one of the weirdest discoveries I have ever made. And how does it get here? Because there is not a house within half a mile. Fantastic. Let me know in the comments below. I was beginning to think that I wasn't going to get a bit of cutlery today, but look, there we are, the end of a spoon or a knife or a fork. Another really difficult signal to pinpoint. And we've got a bit of cutlery, I think, a spoon, which could be silver or silver plated. It's an unusual shape, it's very long and thin looking. Is it silver? And if it is, it should have a hallmark on it. Alright, I'll clean this up and I will get right back to you. Well, Albert's had plenty of targets, as you can see. There's his wee knife that he got. Well, that might clean up a wee bit. But I don't know, is that wood or bone, do you think? Bone maybe, is it?
I think it's bone.
Yeah, I think it might be. So, a wee pocket knife. Well, in fact, maybe even like a cutthroat razor type. And then, where's your wee lead man? Well, there it is there.
Crawled away.
There you go, there's his wee, we think it might be a wee cowboy. See how it's got the wee neck? What do you call that, a neckerchief? So there you go, and baggy trousers. So there's his wee lead thing. So that didn't actually come that far away from my lion. So there you are, nice. Oh well, no coin, but there's plenty of time yet. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is silver. It's cleaned up, it's got that kind of colour to it, and if you look right at the end, you can see the remnants of some assay marks or hallmarks. It's a bit of an unusual shape, it's quite long and thin. I know it's bent, but still, kind of a little bit of decoration coming through. But if I try and zoom you in a wee bit on the handle there, you should hopefully be able to see some hallmarks. So I do think it's silver rather than silver plate, and it's got a good bit of weight to it as well, but date wise it's probably 1900s or thereabouts, but the silver streak potentially continues. But even if it does, I think the lion is still my find of the day so far. I've found the headless horseman, and the headless horse for that matter. So it's another wee lead children's toy. Quite small, this one. And I said to Albert, I don't know, has there been a creche or a kindergarten in this this field at some point? All these children's toys that are coming up. But, well, again, it's probably sometime pre-1950, 1900. But that's a nice little thing, isn't it? That may well have been the pride and joy of a young child. So that was my wee lead headless horse and headless horse rider. That's a screaming 84-85. Doesn't seem like a very small target though. And we're out. Nope, it's a bottle top. Decorated bottle top. I think it's too far gone to get any detail off it. We'll give it a wee rub just in case. Whatever it is, it was established in 1825. There you go. Albert's last chance at success. Well, almost. Came through 88.92 when I checked it. Outside chance of a coin, but it could be brass. Could be shallow lead. Oh no, it's a thing. Oh, silver. You never know. Nope, I think it's just a galvanised bracket. Well, another day on the fields of Perthshire is complete. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. One of them, a very shiny, beautiful Gothic Queen Victoria florin. 20 odd pints of beer back in the day. Beautiful coin. If you can let me know the date from the Roman numerals, then do let me know. Silver spoon, which is also fantastic. Silver streak continues. Oh, nearly dropped it. Beautiful button, a livery type button with a griffin on it, gilded. And yeah, the coin's a bit beaten up. I've got my little lead soldier, headless horseman, headless horse. And even though I got that beautiful Gothic florin, my find of the day is my wee lion. Look at that. Without doubt, the most bizarre thing I think I've ever found in a field metal detecting. I mean, even as a kid's toy, why would you want that? But there we go. So I'll be interested to hear what you think of it. But, well, another good wee day. Unfortunately, not so good for Albert. I think he said it's the first time ever he's not had a coin when he's been out detecting. Although he has been in fantastic form because he's had over 50 milled silver since he got his XP DEUS 2, which is only, what, 6 months ago? 4 months ago? 4 months and over 50 milled silver. That's probably more than I've had this year. So there you go. So there we go. It's turning colder, it's getting darker. We're heading back to the car. And what a day. Another phenomenal day with a couple of very, very strange finds, one in particular, and 2 bits of silver. So I cannot complain. So if you like what you see and you're not already subscribed, then please hit that button. And hopefully at the weekend, Simon's coming up and Albert might be coming out as well. So there should be at least 3 of us with some luck. And hopefully we'll be back on the treasures. So take care and thanks for watching. See you soon. We're out. Is that a bit of lead? Or is that a stone? That might be a bit of lead. It is a bit of lead. Oh, nearly fell over. Yep, it's a bit of lead. Oh well. This time an 82. Very nice high pitch tone. Something good? Well, after the last target, I'm glad to say it's out very quickly. Ah no, it's a hinge. Oh well. Another screamer. 85, 86. Another one. We're out. But is it a coin? A hat trick before Albert even gets here. Well, that ain't a coin, that is a massive bit of lead that I've hit with the spade. That is I'm guessing it's a bit of water pipe. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of water pipe, but I can weigh that in at £1.30 a kilo. A Georgian coin maybe? Or even a wee bit of silver. 89.90. I think I'm in the right space, or place should I say, not space. Sounding a wee bit iffier now though. The last one. Right, let's get the pinpointer out. I'm in the right place. Oh, there's some copper. Ah, it's a bit of copper something. Junk is what it is. Oh well. This one sounds a wee bit promising. I've just had a moo tube, a few bits of aluminium, just had a bit of lead right there. This one here though. Coin potential. 88 to 91. And that is not a coin. It's round though. It's a cap for probably a wheel or something like that. Oh well. Okay, I've got another possible coin. It's jumping about a wee bit more than it was earlier. 83 up to 87. My hope was it might even be a silver, but I don't think so. One more, we'll get the pinpointer out, because I'm probably in the wrong place. Oh no, we're out. Oh, it's away up to 94 now that it's out.
That's what I was getting, 94.95.
94.95 for Albert. And that is not a coin. That is a hump of junk. Well, it's a bit of everything. I think there's copper and alloy and iron on there as well. But yeah, junk. Darn. This one was a 60. Not the best of targets till it came out the ground. Now it sounds a bit better. Yeah, what's that? It's a great big bit of copper. Albert's got a pocket knife. He also got a little lead figure as well. Not far away from where I got my ouch. Where I got my little lion. No idea what that is. Am I going blind? Don't see in. Oh, there's right there. Well, there is a thing which is kind of got a shape to it. I think it's lead, but purpose unknown. Oh, give it a wee rub just in case there's any detail on it, and if there isn't, then I'll cut it out of the video. Yep, just looks like a bit of junk to me. Well, the light is starting to go. We've got less than half an hour, I would say, left, and we've got a screamer. 87, 88. Ooh, stone. Is it a coin? Good stuff. Often comes at the end. Not that I've not had a good day already. I've had some great finds. There is something. Ah! It's not round though. It's semicircular. Oh, that's a shame. Thought there was an outside chance of a coin there. And it's just a green thing with a wee fitting on the back. Oh well, not to be. This one was a 69. Sounds a wee bit better now it's out, but I've not got high hopes, to be honest. Why can I not find it? There it is there. And that is a wee tiny bit of lead. Been plenty of that off this field, but here we go.